All right, so we've got the uranium going, and we've got some thorium cells. And with some thorium cells and some uranium and reflector cells, we can get the U233, which we want because, come on, because it's the best power in the game. Where won't this go? There. Because it's the best power in the game. Look at this. The ultimate is 4 uranium cells plus control cells that we have to make. Produces 2 megawatts, which is just an insane amount of power. So when we get there, we will have really done something. So we need to make reflector cells and control cells. Control cells come from boron dust, which comes from borax dust, which comes from mineral water. And the other one comes from emeralds. Right now, though, our most important thing to do is to start separating these depleted cells so that we can get the plutonium and so that this thing won't stop. We need it to not stop, don't we? So let's do that right away. Out of here, which this one will only ever emit that, I think. And if not, we'll put a filter arm on it. Kind of tight for space again. We can go off that way. We can go off that way. Hear that Geiger counter popping because we're making stuff. Yes. Let's go off that way with our little operation. And do we have separator on our hotbars? I'm going to say no. Separator. This thing. It looks like that. Do we have one? We do have one. Let's put it right there. Separator. That takes depleted uranium cells and knows what to do. Get some power behind that. I said we'll get some power behind that, and you'll start separating. Why is our... Oh, because it takes a better engine. And I think I have a better engine. No, it's still not enough. Whatever. It's going to separate the depleted uranium into two things. It's going to give us empty cells and plutonium dust. And then the plutonium dust later we're going to want to put into a cell to make plutonium cells. So let's be prepared to do that. So the first thing we want to do is get a couple filter arms going. Filter arms is a thing that we use. It should be right above the other filter arms, whatever. This filter arm takes... Come on, I said filter arm. This filter arm takes... Come on, I know how to play this game. Oh, up here. Nope. Why isn't this filter arm filtering? Do I need a better filter arm? Ah, it's a bug. Seems like a bug. Darn it. Well, restarting didn't help. Maybe I don't know how this game works. What I want to do is handle the empty cells, and we're going to handle them right into the garbage can. Is the right way to handle those. when you get some of those, there, that did it. I don't know why it's being such a bastard. When you get some of those, just get rid of them. I tried once before trying to reuse them, and it's just a mess. And it's not needed. We've got a jillion of them. And then eventually we'll have to come back here and unstick this from the plutonium dust. I have no idea why I can't set that filter right now. Anyway, we're back in business with this thing. And we're red hot, or at least we're producing heat. So, thorium cell plus, what did I say, reflector cell. The reflector cell comes from beryllium, which comes from the emeralds. So it's time to get those emeralds working. Did we bring the emeralds over? I know we talked about it a little bit. How far did we get with that idea? In the box with the gems. There's a box right here. I found it earlier. So that one? Nope. There it is. There's the emeralds. Boop-a-doo. Must have ran out of belts. Don't worry about a thing. Actually, yes, let's worry about a thing. Let's not build too close like we've done in the past. I guess we're going this way with stuff. Well, let's think about it now. We want to combine this and this and the output of that. So let's just put it in right here. Let's just put it in right here. That output splits. And some of it is used for better things. No, come on. Fine. The splitter must never send anything to 4. We'll get confused real quick. This splitter, just so it doesn't send anything to 4. Is going to be one of my inputs. And another input is going to be those thorium cells, conveniently, or not so much, being generated here. And we're going to want that to come in. Here should be all right. Whatever. Which totally hoses that line. That's no good. Come on, Quasar. The inputs go like that. And the outputs like to go like that without screwing everything up. I mean, I know I'm not going to need a join of these. Right? I don't know. Let's just frickin' immediately get these up and out of the way of something else we might want to build. All the way up and out of the way. There. That feels better. Then we should be able to load it. What we made so far. Boom, there's the second thing. all this goes into, I'm sure it's an assembler. Why is this stopped? Because this didn't filter right, because this is confused. Is it this? No, these are conveyors. How did that get there? I'm going to stop right now and try to figure it out. That can only produce, oh, look at, sometimes this produces the good stuff. So instead of just going straight in like that, we need to sort it. Don't we need to buffer it? It's buffered down there. If the good stuff dropped on this belt here, it would be great. We can make that happen. All right, let's try again with the stupid filtering arm. I just don't know how this game works. All right, from time to time, we're going to get something very special there. Otherwise, most times, and on a faster arm, preferably, fastest filter arm we can make. Let's go up a level on filtering arm, shall we? Fastest filtering arm we can make. See it there? There it is. That's going to take the regular dust. Send it that way. Yes. And the whole point of this is to really if this gets stuck, if we don't have any luck at all, or no, if we don't, if we produce a ton of this, now both of these really want to go, both of these outputs really want to go to their little buffers, their respective buffers. I want to drop one there, and then the other buffer, where is it? I made it. Oh, maybe I should go back and take another nap. It's right there. We can just stream it in any old where. It'll be fine. Both of these outputs go below. Down, not up. Okay, the fancy dust. Drops down like that. Comes around. And either is used or discarded. And we came in before the box. No, that's perfect. Okay. And then the other dust needs to drop in here. We'll be all right. the other stuff. Go right there, which might hurt our separation. Nah, it'll be fine. Everything will be just beautiful. Everything's going to be wonderful. There, we're making stuff, a lot of stuff. He's working as hard as he can, but that's still not good enough. And if I put a belt here, it's going to connect to that belt, so I don't want that. Move this. Move this. So he's not near this. And then simply extend this one more. Put another rockin' arm against it. That should keep that running better, I think. That arm's too slow too. Wow, it takes a lot of that junk. What's it waiting on? I don't know. It's working. All right, so then thorium. All right, we're trying to place the emeralds. The emerald cruncher. Why don't I see any production this way? Yeah, that's unacceptable. Look, we're not making enough. Just not making enough. And this is a mess. Look at this mess. How am I going to extend that? Output is busy. We keeping up? Barely. These belts are too slow, perhaps. That's another problem here. What does this look like down here? He does make some. Most of it's coming from that macerator. I think we just need to macerate more of the lucky. If we macerate more of the lucky, although that's gonna deplete. Anyway, we don't need tons of this stuff. We need some of it. We need an amount, but not a crazy amount. There's our wonderful into an assembler. So that's going to be that. We're going to take 3 things and make it into one thing. I don't see it. We're going to take uranium cells. Oh, you got to run it through the reactor to combine them. You got to run it through a reactor. This is all wrong. This needs to be the feed to another feed into another reactor with some other parts to it. No, 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 no. He's not adding any value. Let's go ahead and put these in there. We need another reactor. We need a little bit more heat pipe. Probably isn't the thing. Probably the thing is those 20. Oh, and the reinforced concrete. We don't have enough of that either. All right. We'll get to you, emeralds. All right, we went back to town. And we got a bunch more conveyor belts. And some more pipes for luck. Some more cables for luck. And look, we're running low on arms. All right, that should keep us going for a little while. Where's that awkward box with the 361 reinforced concrete? And then more purple and more chips. Purple is right here. And chips. How are we doing for chips? Still kicking them out. Going down to these computers. I learned something today. You can simply right click and get to their inventory. We want these for the moment. Now what am we missing? We got enough heat pipe. We got enough quantum chips. We got enough reinforced concrete. We just need a bunch more purple than we have. A bunch more titanium. That's enough for one. That's enough for one. These big mothers. Is this stuck yet? Look at it, it is stuck. We want a filtering arm. We don't need more going that way. No, don't make a mistake like that. We want as many of these as we can get. And we want another filtering arm. This one will kick out. It's just so weird. I thought we could set that directly. This one's going to kick out plutonium dust. Output is busy. Come on. This is these. Can we put stuff there? Oh, if we can. There. There, good. Good. And then until we get to it, we're gonna put the powder in a box. Now, as I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, we want a fission reactor set to take the three things: uranium cell, reflector cell, thorium cell. And then the thorium cell, which we lit up there because we're going somewhere with it, but we're not. We are going to bring it in here, right at the top. What a mess. It's fine. At almost the top. We don't want you. Someday we're going to mass destruct. It's going to be amazing. Too high. Yeah, I'm excited for the new version. I've heard a few things that'll be in it. It's all very exciting. Thorium cell. Boom, boom. Garbage in my inventory. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so there's two of the three. And so that answers our question. We want to have this emerald dust come in somewhere. Still haven't really answered exactly where. Well, you know what? Let's just put it right here. Let's just make it right here. Two. Of course, it's the wrong side, but who cares? Not me. Take the emeralds into a macerator. See it? So tired of do you see it? Macerator is something that we build sometimes. Up and out of the way. Like so. That's going to produce emerald dust, which mixed with, no, it's going to produce emerald dust or, it's going to produce emerald dust. Oh, and then we have to separate it or electrolyze it to get what we want. Beryllium dust, electrolyzer. A whole line or just one? No, a whole line of just one. laser is something we build. And he's going to take emerald dust. Yeah, that last episode was pretty long. How long this one will be? What is our goal? What is our goal? We'll know we're done with this episode when Quasar figures out how to use a filtering arm. Oh, right. I don't do filtering arms anymore. I use sorters. That's what's going on. That's why the rub. I need to make more of those. That's the rub, is I need a sorter. So in this case, I'm going to be sitting here for a while. In this case, we're going to discard the aluminum oxide dust. It's not helpful for our mission. We're going to need some more steel, desperately. Was that steel or where's steel? That was purple. Titanium, stainless, stones. I think this is steel. Nope. If you thought that, you would be wrong. I need to put some signs up. I hate putting signs up. It's like, hello, it's my world. I should know where this stuff is. But in this game, it's hard. Grab all those. What were we doing? We were sorting out the good from the bad and sending the bad to the trash. Okay, see you. We're sorting out the trash. Need more space to work. We're sorting out the trash. Sorter. Number 1 is where the trash goes, and it is called aluminum oxide dust. I wonder if we could do what we did a minute ago. Number 2 is aluminum oxide dust. Nope, we gotta find it in here. Aluminum oxide dust has its own potassium chloride. See it? Yttrium. That isn't even a thing. I found another thing in the recipes that isn't really a thing right now. Aluminum oxide dust, you're in here. Good night. There it is. Aluminum oxide dust, you go here. And the other is beryllium dust. Into number 2. Wait. Number 1. Oh boy. Number 1, aluminum oxide dust. Number 2, beryllium dust. Beryllium dust. There's all these decorative things that might make this game a lot more nicer. There's that. Beryllium dust. Come on. Nope. 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 Close. think we're off track, by the way. Beryllium dust to number 2. And to number 1. Can we find it a third time? All these dusts. Aluminum oxide dust. Beryllium dust. No, we're right on schedule. Beryllium dust plus cells equals the reflector cells that we want to be making. Plus cells. Oh, they're right there. And look, it's nicely offset, so we can even get to them. If we wanted a production line, do some more that way somehow. Like I think I've said, we just don't need a ton of this stuff, just some. So I'm going to go ahead and run it that way, maybe, in assemblers. Oh my. Yeah, I could go make a sign. It said stainless steel here. Assembler. We can only make one. Because it requires processors. How's that? Went right to that box. Nope. So where were we? We were fixing to make right here. We're fixing to put down an assembler. Ready to take in beryllium dust. Beryllium dust. Beryllium dust and empty cells and make reflector cells. And let's kick the output out here. Let's run the input in here. Let's put it on a belt. Going that way. Try to line this up nicely. To a splitter. Make a few. I really want my splitter right here. And then up and over. Some power. All right, I think I've not completely screwed myself if I want more of these. Not enough items. It's because this is so damn slow. All right, so there's some reflector cells. Oh, and that's all we needed. We've got the other two things. If we can rip reflector cells in there somehow. And since we got to go up and around and stuff, I'm just going to go ahead and drop it right here. Bunk. Bunk. Unless I miss my guess, that's going to fire up, start producing heat. A lot of heat. Which is not exactly the goal with that one. More of those. The goal of that one is not really to produce the heat. I mean, we'll take the heat. We're not going to say no to the heat. The goal of this one is to produce U233 cells. Alright, so we need to figure out what's going on with the filter arms. I only want you to take the spent cells down to here. Why is this backed up? Because it's just slow as dirt. Let's get another one going. Get another one going just like the other one. This is just too much. What even went here? I think we were buffering. Yeah, we were buffering. The red dust is what's happening here. So the red dust needs to come out on top. The red dust needs to come out on top. Good night. Oh yeah, and then we'll move this stupid buffer. Yeah, okay. Let's we've played this game for a while. We should know how to play it. These go to here. And for now, fit in a box, like so. And that one only takes that, and this one only takes that. And that stuff all goes into a box. Then, on the bottom, filter arm. Gotta get used to these new keystrokes. The bottom one takes those spent cells, which we're not going to get any of there. No. Yes. Empty cell. Empty cell. I just picked you up. Where did you go? Empty cells to the garbage. So that's going to help a lot when we get some power to it. Propel engine? I don't think so. But it seems, doesn't it, like the whole thing rests on clearing these things out. Probably what I should do is just be prepared to discard a bunch. But right now we need all the plutonium dust we can get, so I'm going to plug on. I'm going to march on valiantly. No, that's crazy talk. I'm going to take... That's filtered, isn't it? Yeah, but it doesn't know what to do, what we want it to do. We want this one to take empties out of here. No, not completely empties. We want the depleteds out of here. See it? I took it. Here it is. The depleteds out of here. And the depleteds will get processed eventually, or this box will fill up. Yeah, they'll get processed eventually, or that box will fill up. Probably not in our lifetime. Good, good. And meanwhile, we're up here frantically making dust into reflector cells, which we can see go to, yeah, look at that. And all of this, then, I was saying, it's not really about the power that it produces, it's about the U233 cells, which when combined with a control cell will become 2 megawatts, which is the best power in the game. We just need to get some control cells going. Right now, we just need to get that breeder. It's going to come out, let's say right here. Yeah. Into a box. They are these, as evidenced by this. That box will fill, and then in a while we'll be ready to burn them, but right now we need to get control cells going. Control cells come from boron dust. Boron dust comes from borax dust. Borax dust comes from mineral water, which is conveniently not too far away. I was looking at it, I was saying I don't want to trash this line, or this area. Here we have mineral water in abundance to make chlorine is what it's doing. Can I get to it? Can I find it? React it, and then electrolyze it. react it, and then I'll electrolyze it. We've got reactors. Nope. We've got stainless steel, enough for one. And then we're going to electrolyze it. Do we have those? Nope. And what have I said over and over? Build two so you know your lines are straight. 2 reactors, 2 electrolyzers. And some space to work. So, right in about here, we're going to put the reactor reacting into borax dust. And then for our output, into an electrolyzer. Why did I twist that the wrong way? Whatever. Don't fix it because I'm about to run wires. Borax dust becomes sodium dust, which is garbage, and boron dust. Nope. To a garbage can. Into a garbage can. Number 1 is going to be sodium dust. It's blue. Bam. And number 2 is going to be boron dust, which is white. White dust. Something really needs to be done about this panel, doesn't it? Boron dust. Right? Boron dust. Number 2. And we didn't put anything on that, so it's not going to be a problem. Boron dust. Plus an empty cell in an assembler. Let's bring the dust to the cells, right? Because what we're going to do is we're going to make control cells and feed them into a reactor. So definitely we want to bring the boron dust output not into anything more than verticality. Should we make it work? See it run? Oh, look at that. Look how stupid that is. In fact, that's not even hooked up. Oh, good, because I didn't hook it up, because I knew that I wouldn't want it there, because I'd want to put a power line there. Wasn't that smart of me? Haha. Garbage can. Like that. Just like that. And then we need to put the mineral water into this using pipes. Mineral water becomes borax dust. Right? Maybe we need more of these. You think so? Oh yeah, it seems so long ago. I was like, I'm gonna have to go across the world to get mineral water, and then boom, I pulled it up with a scanner and didn't need that solar action. What is going on? Why did it stop? It is mineral water that makes borax dust in a reactor. Why did it stop? Because this isn't powered. It would be why. Now we're cooking. Boy, hard times tonight. It was clearly processing there for a minute. Why wasn't it emitting the dust? There we go. Yeah, we definitely need more of that. But meanwhile, we have some. So let's make some good pump jacks. We have one. Let's make another one. We're going to need good engines. Good engines for good mineral water, for good living. Good engines. Copper wire, which is this one. I do like my stainless steel engine. I do like to see that. That is winning right there, baby. What percent are we at? 7. Woo-hoo. Producing electricity. How's it looking? Perfect. What did we just go and do? We're getting more mineral water. Or Perrier. Out. Get out. How did I ever get this down without some foundation? Mm-hmm. And then we want another one right beside it. Can we do that? Can we have it? We can. With an engine. And some power. Some real power, not some green solar power. From here, figure out a path to here. What's nice and neat. What do you, steel electric engine? Get the hell out of here. this one needs to be told to pull the only thing below it. There, now we got some mineral water. Now this should be looking a little better. Not enough items. Boom. We can live with that. Did this ever do what it's supposed to do? Must have done it once. Oh yeah. Boron dust plus cells equals control cells. Where can we put this that it won't immediately be in the way? This might go out that way a ways. Let's not go out that far. Assembler. Do we have one? Do we know where we put it down here? There it is. Your job is to take uranium-233 dust that there's no way to produce. Your job is to take the other white dust, the boron dust, and some cells. We'll go ahead and bring in we have to be that way. Fine, we'll bring them in right here. We'll bring them in right here. Oh, we're out of belts is why it won't let me build that belt. It's a little touch and go. Must be that these reactors they're both firing. How can that power light be blinking when I've got both reactors firing? Oh, because I didn't bring the heat in? No, I brought the heat in. No, I didn't. I only almost did. He's producing heat. He is producing a little heat, but mostly he's producing those. This is filling up. I think we're all right, I guess. Something's funky. Something's weird. Let's just keep going. Or brings empty cells right to there. What are those? Thorium cells. The empties are right here. That's a working thing. Control cell plus the U233 cell equals a massive amount of power. U233 cell. So if we just get another reactor, it should be pretty splendid. Heat pipes. Got enough heat pipes. Nope. Let's just go get all the things. Heat pipes. And reinforced concrete. And good chips. And oh no, what happened to purple? What happened to the... Ooh, that is very bad. Oh, because we unplugged it. Remember we unplugged it because we were stuck for power earlier. Now we're going to have to wait quite a little time to build that next reactor. All right, well, let's use the time that we are afforded to shoot. It's going to be forever. I mean, we could build another one of these, obviously. Maybe that's the thing to do, is to not wait forever, but just go ahead and build another stainless steel industrial smelter. We need wire. We need some wire. It burns, chaps my hide. I don't need another stainless steel. I don't need that much. Everything was grand until I turned that thing off, and now we need 4. What level? How does this guy feel about 4 aluminums? 100%. We need 4 aluminum electric furnace. That's how many we can make. And we're going to plunk it down against an arm right here. Your job is to make titanium, which you can do because you have 4 aluminum furnaces. Why isn't it loading? Your job is to make from sponge. There. Wire that we don't have a lot of. And when it's time, or when you have some, you're to output it here to the right. And then it'll get pounded into the usable pieces. And then we'll be able to do stuff like build reactors. How many do we have already? 9. 4. Yes. Let's go get our 20 chips from somewhere. And while we're sitting around, let's do a rip of research. Let's keep going with the win. So we're going to plunk down a reactor right here that's going to take the uranium cells and the control cells as input. So we want the control cells to stream in right about there. Where were they? Generator, made, produced. Where were they produced? That's the reflector cell. Come on, we just built the dumb thing. It was down here. It was right here. Control cells at this level. Oops. Oops. At this level right here. Ish. We can fix it. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Hey, we did it. Control cells, where they need to be. More or less. And by that I mean less. This is just, that was just to get the height right. Well, we have plenty of time. That wants to be one more. Whatever, we'll wait until we have a reactor down and everything will be easier. Chaps my hide. How much more? We got enough heat pipe. We got enough quantum chip. We got enough reinforced concrete. We just do not have enough titanium. We have enough titanium parts. We need a lot more titanium freaking plate. So here, let me pull the power on this. Wherein Quasar loses it. $22. And we can make in hand 63. 22 and 63. 85. We just pull 5 more. Just for a minute. Just for a minute. This is fine actually because no, there's no talking myself into it. It's fine. It's stupid. There's not another word for turning a thing off and then leaving it off so long that you have to just sit around and watch the beautiful sunset. It's just dumb. There's no other word for it. Just a dumb mistake. Not the first time in such a game I've made a dumb mistake like this. That's got to be enough. Isn't it? Doesn't it? Yes. Oh, there's something I could have been doing. Cutting out this hole for the heat pipe. Oh, the extreme heat pipe. Really, I should cut it all the way to the sunset, the horizon, because I'm going to build a bunch of these before we're done. A couple more at least. All right, it goes in. So, let me walk into it. That's funny. Goes in like that. And this was all about why wouldn't we just wait until we can do 4 at a time? We don't need that much power right now. Yeah, let's let the things buffer up. Let's just prove that it works. That's what we want to be doing. We've got then a belt. Some of those going in. Yes, great. And then we've got at this height, some of those. And out the bottom is depleted. Oh, look at them glow. Look at them kicking out the heat. Let's watch this thing come up. 5%. Come on, we can do better than 5%. Can't we? Won't we? This number's going up, but just very slowly. Five whole %. Oh, look. Is it at the steam? Is it the steam that's running out? No. 6%. Ooh, look at that. It's fine. Got plenty of power for what we're trying to do. So just burning a uranium cell gets us 6.4K. That breeder doesn't count. 46,000. We're producing 1.7 megawatts. Oh, right, and it'll be more. It'll be more when we kick this recipe up from 1 and 1 to 4 and 1. Later we'll say 4 and 1, and it'll just be insane. Till that day, maybe we turn this thing off. Maybe we leave it off and buffer up our U233 that it was so hard to make. How's this doing over here? How is our plutonium powder operation going? How is our getting rid of cells going? How is our buffer looking? Ugh. Well, what do we got here? An hour 20 again? Win. We got the U233. Now I think we're ready to start thinking about hard metal. I don't know. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Bye.